The most belief systems are actually all built on one foundation, and that is that reality is solid. But if you are contemplating about reality being solid, we can actually see that it is all built on a belief system. But if you keep digging deeper into the belief system of that reality is real, as in the way of that it is solid and every physical matter is solid, then you can see that people actually don't know. They don't know if it is real or not. And now, with all the science that we have a lot of proof that at least it isn't what we think it is. But if you transcend the belief systems about that reality is solid and you can go beyond that because you let go of it and you let your spirit show you what's beyond the physical reality, you can see reality in a completely different way. And then you are able to get visions and intuition and live in a completely different way because you're connected with your intuition again. And if you know that reality isn't solid, you don't stress out about everything because you know that because reality isn't solid and everything is actually possible, that you are never stuck and that your intuition can always come in with a new inspiration to follow something and to create what you actually want. Or life gives you what you need. That's also a reality that I'm experiencing, that the things that you need just come to you. You don't need a good reason to get something. That's a belief system. It's all based on if you believe that reality is real and it is solid and you are cut off from intuition, then you have to work very hard. You have to know everything, you have to know every detail. You have to be very strategic. You need a strategy in life to get where you want. And all those rules are real for people that believe that you don't have intuition and that reality is just the physical. But if you know better than that and you experienced it and you have the living proof of it because you have your own experiences, then life is completely different because you don't play anymore with those rules. You still take physical action, but if it is aligned with your intuition and not because it is out of fear and out of control, because then you know better and you know that actually when you are trying to control reality, it is working against you because you're not in line with your intuition. So you're not in line with yourself. And then you're following the script of someone else, the teachings of someone else. That's not for you. But when you are connected with your spirit, then you know what is working for you because not everything is working for everybody. And everybody is different and everybody has a different purpose in life and everybody has a different soul. So actually you can't always give all the strategies to the all the people because not all the people have the same life purpose. So it just doesn't work out. And if you know that reality is not the only physical thing, then you can see that actually physical reality is not creating all the results. There's more beyond physical reality that is really creating physical matter. But if you believe that physical reality is all there is, then it should work because if you think in that way, in that perception, and you assume that that's all there is, then a strategy has to work for everybody. But that is just not the case. And if it was the case, then it was not possible that people try the same things and it just doesn't work out for them. So if you are observing life in that way, it is completely different. You have to let go of every belief system that's built on the belief that life is only physical. And sometimes people know that there's the astral realm and they say, yes, I know that and I'm following my intuition. But if you observe them, they are actually not doing that. If you observe people, they can say everything that they want, but they are conditioned still in a way that actually physical life is real. So they say something, but they don't live it, and that's completely different. You have a lot of people that are saying things, but the actions show something different. But the actions are a result of the thoughts and emotions. So they are choosing with the free will for the thoughts and emotions, but the thoughts and emotions are programmed by society. Society is projecting the belief system, but it doesn't say that that belief system is correct. So you have to look at yourself and to see your actions, what foundation it has. Now, I'm not saying that you can't take any physical action. Some people are going to assume that then, that you can't take physical action and then everything is an illusion, so you don't have to do anything. That's also a very common reaction of people if you say things like this. But that's not what I mean. I mean, you have actually to take action from your intuition out. So your foundation of action is beyond physical reality, is in connection with spirit. And if you're connected with that part, then you know actually what you have to do in life and what is the best action for you to take in that moment. And that's in that moment. But you know that maybe next week it is something different. And sometimes you have a strategy that you are using, but it feels in alignment with your soul. So you can do some things with the strategy, but it is because it is in alignment with your soul in that present moment. And the strategy can be for years and then change, or it is just for a week and then change. But it is all about not being stuck in one perception and not being stuck in one illusion, not being stuck in one way of thinking and going beyond that. And always be connected with spirit and intuition to follow what's true for you in that moment and what is necessary for you to do in that moment. So that's actually what I wanted to share for this video.